Amanda's on the penalty box.
Oh, man. Want to give it a test? Wow.
Check, 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 check. Yep. All right, getting ready for the last home game of the season here. Wildcats against district leading the Red Wing Hawks. Should be a big game here. Boys have been psyched, getting centered, getting prepared. We are only down one man, I believe, Alex Diedrich. Otherwise, a full lineup. Some last-minute coaching coming in on the D side. Looks like we're going to have Leo Palin, Andrew Bonin, and Cooper Revlin lining up front with Anthony Olson and Mason Smith in back. All right, let's get set. Opening face-off. There we go, puck is dropped. Picked up out of some skates by a Red Wing offender. They try to dangle all the way through. Broken puck. Cooper Revlin headmans it to Leo Palin, who sends it across to Andrew Bonin. He'll cross the blue line and dump it in. And the forecheck is on it. Cooper Revlin pressures from one side. Puck pushes up to the half wall. Mason Smith connects with it. Oh, deflection just wide. Cooper Revlin throws it back towards the middle. Loose around the side of the net. Red Wing just looking to get it out of the zone. Headmans the puck, but a little strong. They pick up the puck in the neutral zone, and they send it deep. They're going to go for a change. Mason Smith is back to recover, pick it up. He exits with speed. Tries to get it around one guy. Makes it all the way into the zone. Bonin has some room on the side. Gets a soft shot off, and the goalie will scoop it just up. All right, a strong opening minute from the Cats. A couple shots on net. We're going to get a new line out here. Looks like Riley Walker, Griffin Revac, David Dauphiné up front with Archie Monpettit and Henry Kramer in back. Puck is lost in the offensive zone. Here comes Red Wing the other direction. They have some speed. Kramer steps two. Griffin Revac also on the back check. Henry Kramer picks up the puck. He's on the breakout with some speed. He pushes across, centering pass to Riley Walker. He's on his backhand. Tries to get it towards the front of the net. Doesn't quite connect. Chases his own shot into the corner. Centering pass out of reach for Red Wing. Archie Monpettit is the first to get back there into his own zone. He'll bring back around his own net for some speed. He's got room. He's got a breakout on the far side, finds Griffin Revac. Red Wing picks up the puck and gets it down into the zone. D-change, Anthony Olson is there for it. Tries to get it up, but it looks like the new ice didn't quite set up for him. Stopped on the wall by Griffin Revac. Pushes it up. Red Wing point has the puck. They elect to send it. They don't get it all the way in, but it doesn't leave the zone. Griffin Revac chases over to the half wall. Centering pass is disrupted by Murray Gear. Mason Smith collects as well. Tries to get around the Red Wing offender. Doesn't quite make it. Revac pushes it up and out of the zone. Red Wing will need to reset, but no icing here. They throw it deep. Anthony Olson collects. This one does go up the wall. Collected by Reese. He sends it across. Just rolls off Leo Palin's stick. Anthony Olson takes it up the left side. Red Wing blows the tire. He's got room for a shot. Finds a low angle shot. I'm not sure the goalie totally saw that one. Battle at the half wall. Scoots down towards the defensive zone. Red Wing circles around, and now they are breaking out with some speed. 1-on-2. Oh, around one defender. Archie Monpettit pokes it into the corner. Centering pass is disrupted. And Mickey Boughton stands tall on the rebound. Those second and third chances looked kind of dangerous for Red Wing here, but Mickey Boughton stands tall, and Egan eventually shuts it down. Archie Monpettit and Henry Kramer on D, with Bonin and Revlin on the wings, Riley Walker under center. Puck is dropped, scoots back towards Archie Monpettit. He'll swing the other direction. Got some room. He headmans it to Cooper. Just out of reach on the backhand, though. Archie Monpettit chases but doesn't get there first. He battles his man off the puck. He sends it up to Andrew Bonin. It finds a Red Wing defender stick. Lets a shot go very far left of the net. Chased into the corner. Cooper comes up with it. Here comes Riley Walker. Dangles past one guy. Headmans the puck. Cooper's going to chase it into the offensive zone. Bonin has room. Can he get a shot off? There's a shot. Rebound. Another rebound. Here comes Red Wing up the wall. Bonin is chasing it back. Red Wing shot wide left of the net. Cooper picks it up at the half wall. It's out of the zone, off a skate. Riley Walker will give chase. Tries to enter the zone, but it's poked away by the Red Wing defender who's chasing it into the zone. He'll let a shot fly right into, Mickey dropped it on the side. Here comes Mason Smith the other way. He sends it up, tries to get it out of the zone. Red Wing holds. Griffin Revac chases it down to the half wall, stick lift. And here comes out, that is out of the zone. And we get a good offsides call from the ref. Looks like we got Leo Palin, Griffin Revac, Dave Dauphinay up front. Puck is won back to the Red Wing defenders. They go D to D. Dauphinay on the pressure. Red Wing headman pass is a little out of reach. Archie stays home, watching the man in the middle. Good, smart play. Dauphinay pushes into the corner. It comes out to the Red Wing point. A slow-moving shot. Here comes Dauphinay the other direction. He's got some room. Centering pass to Palin. Makes their way around a defender. No trip on the call. Shot is wide. And exit pass drifts wide. Archie Monpettit sends it up to Dauphinay, who looks across to McKittrick. McKittrick's got it. He circles back for some options. Reverses the other way again. Trying to go all the way up. Stopped in the neutral zone. Here comes a 2-on-2 with Red Wing down the side. Pass to the centering man. It's disrupted. Open in the crease. Shot is pushed wide of the net. Murray Gear's the first to it. And he'll get it up and out of the zone. Red Wing will need to reset. That's an offsides call. We got some new legs out here. Looks like the Revlin Bonin wing pair with Riley Walker at center. Mason Smith, Anthony Olson in back. Puck is won back to Mason, to Mason. He's got some room. He'll push through. Plenty of room. He might have room for a shot. Oh, he sends it across to Bonin, just out of reach. Bonin chases it, but loses at the half wall. Riley picks up. He gets a shot off. It's stopped. Cooper puts a rebound on net. Goalie scoops it up. A lot of good looks from the Cats right here. Riley Walker, Andrew Bonin, Cooper Revlin up front. Mason Smith lets one fly, goes wide left of the net. Might have just been putting it into the corner. Red Wing tries to push it up. Walker pushes it down. Looks like a delayed penalty coming on Red Wing. Slash. Wildcats will find themselves on a power play here. Let's see what they can do with the extra man. Mason picks up, throws it to Bonin, short side. Centering play goes through the crease. Cooper tries to play it deep, muscled off. Red Wing comes up with it. Mason tries to collect at the point. They just scooted past. Anthony Olson's there to back it up. It's the flip into the zone, makes it. Anthony looks across to Bonin. He dangles through. He's got room. He dishes wide to Revlin. He lets a shot go on net, goes wide right. Walker sends it towards the middle. And loose puck in front. Riley Walker comes up, centering play, doesn't quite make it. Cooper sends it back down deep, and we're going to get some change from our power play unit. This will be an icing call, and this one's going to come all the way back. We are back to full strength here, but a good power play. A couple good looks there, including one high danger moment right in the slot. Leo Palin, Griffin Revac, David Dauphiné up front with Montpettit and Kramer in back. O-zone draw on the left side. Puck is dropped, lost in some skates. Red Wing defense throws it up the boards. This is not going to be an icing. Cooper chases to it. The trailer. Dauphiné grabs it one-on-one. He goes around the right side, but he is muscled off, gets a pocket picked. Nice diving play on the back check from Griffin Revac. Mickey Boughton is down. Looking like he's going to be all right. It looks like he's holding his back. His back did slam into that post. I was worried more about that right leg. But it looks like he's going to be able to put weight on it. He just needs a little help getting to his feet. Good to see Mickey on his feet. Grab that paddle. Shake of the head. Just need a little squirt of water. Back in the game. Here we go. We'll get a D-zone draw on the side, on the left side. Puck squirts out wide. Revac will be the first to collect it. Tries to get it out of the zone, but it's held in by the Red Wing defender. They have it at the top of the circle. Revac collects. Looks to get it across. It's out of the zone at least, but it doesn't make it all the way through. Palin will be the first to it. Ooh, a whiff. Turns into a fake. Here comes Red Wing. Shot goes well right of the net. Dauphiné's the first to it. Puck squirts to the middle. Archie has it behind the net. Tries to get it up. Oh, we got numbers coming the other way. Here comes Leo Palin with Dauphiné on the side. Mason Smith lets one rip, gets blocked by the defender. It's deflected. Reese McKittrick picks it up on the side. Pushes it up, but not quite enough to make it to the D. Red Wings caught in the change. They should be pressuring. Here we go. Poke check off the puck by Egan, and then that's up and out. Murray Gear pushes it up. It's stopped there by Mason. We're a lot in the neutral zone. Riley Walker sends it through. Has Reese McKittrick in the front. Shot on net. Great save from the keeper. Red Wing will flick it up and out. No play there. And they get caught at the blue line. All right, we got a fresh set of legs here. McKittrick, Gear, and Walker. We're gonna get a center ice draw. Kramer and Montpettit in back. Puck is dropped. McKittrick finds a Red Wing stick. Kramer sends it up to Gear. He looks to get it to the middle. Doesn't connect. Gear still battling for it in the neutral zone. Here comes Red Wing. It's a 2-on-2. That's an offsides at the line. Good call from the ref. Puck pushes back to the Eagan defense. They squirt it up and out of the zone. Here comes Bonin down the side. We've got numbers. Tries to get the shot off, but it just rolls off his stick. Now he's looking for the centering pass. Revlin will chase it into the corner. Disrupts the exit. It's held in there by Leo, and Bonin's there for the rebound, but nothing giving from the Red Wing goalie. All right, Palin, Bonin, and Revlin up front. Monpettit and Kramer in back. O-zone draw. Puck squirts into the defensive corner. Red Wing sends it up the boards, but it's held there by Kramer. Palin looking to send it again deep. Red Wing collects and controls here in their own corner, looking for the breakout. Palin interrupts it again, pushes it back down deep. It's still lost behind the net. Loose puck. Now the exit pass, trying to get there. Monpettit sends it back down to the corner to Bonin and loses it in his skates. Here comes Red Wing the other way. Headman pass, finds a Red Wing player. They have room down the right. Are they going to get a shot off? Right into Mickey Boughton's glove. Good grab from the goalie. We're going to change it up. Fresh 5 for the Cats. Looks like Riley, David, and Griffin up front with Mason and Anthony in back. We'll see if we can. Puck is loose in the high slot. Red Wing emerges with it. Griffin chases it over to the half wall, looking to get it up and out. Walker flicks it up. Anthony Olsen's got it. He sends it up the boards. It's out of the zone. Red Wing will need to reset. That's offside. Center ice draw on the intentional offsides. All right, Dauphin and Walker back up front with Mason and Olsen in back. Puck is won back to Mason. He sends it up, looking for Dauphin. It's disrupted. No offsides at the blue. But it's held by Mason. He pushes into the zone. Angled on the puck. Centering play would be nice. Oh, near side shot off the crossbar. Mason looks to send it into the middle. Here comes Red Wing the other direction. On the back check, they push it a little too far. Red Wing centering pass flies up and into the air. Defense gets a shot off, almost deflected into the net. A battle on the puck turns into a goal. 24 seconds left in the first. All right, puck's off the opening draw, goes up. Monpettit gets it up and out. McKittrick stops the headman play. He just puts it into the zone. Will go to work. His centering pass doesn't totally connect. Murrier almost tried to get it. Here comes all right, end of the first frame, 1-0 on a late goal from Red Wing. Shots showing 7-5. I think they are short a couple shots on both sides, so looked like Eagan had the better of the offensive chances, but ultimately couldn't convert. All right, getting ready, get underway in the second frame here. Puck comes back to the Eagan defense. Olsen collects, flicks it up and out. Red Wing will need to reset. They headman the puck. Shot, looked like it was going wide. Mickey puts it in the glove all the same. All right, new face-off in the D zone. Palin wins it back to Anthony Olsen. He'll take it behind his own net. Disrupted by Eagan. Mason reverses the other way. Ops over Leo Palin's stick. Red Wing tries to send it deep. Doesn't connect. Back and forth here along the wall. Olsen sends it back up towards the point. Red Wing still holds. Here comes Leo Palin the other way. Dangles around one guy. He makes it towards the middle of the ice. Great shot on net from Andrew Bonin on the crossing pass from Leo Palin. All right, new lineup here. Looks like Riley Walker at center, Dauphin at right, Griffin Revac left wing, Henry Kramer, Archie Monpettit in back. Here comes the offensive zone faceoff. They win it back to Monpettit. He sends it into the zone along the boards. Red Wing is the first there. Revac controls, goes around one man. Defense controls. Dauphin puts one on net, loose towards the side of the net, and it is a battle here. Red Wing D getting a little pushy. We're going to do this all over again. Offensive zone draw on the left side. All right, Walker tries to win it back. Ultimately comes to Archie Monpettit. Dauphin collects on the side. Centering pass goes almost all the way through the crease. Here comes Red Wing on the breakout off the broken play. They push down the side. Henry Kramer poke checks and pushes him to the side. Centering pass is disrupted by Monpettit. Now it's broken up again. Finds Kramer's stick. He tries to go up and high, but off the stanchion and disrupted. Henry Kramer collects, looks to get it up and out. Doesn't quite make it. Red Wing sends it deep. Archie Monpettit collects. He's got a little bit of room. Rolls off his stick. And the second and third choice. Looking like we're getting a little chippy. Looks like Kramer's going to get 2 minutes and 99 is going to get 2 minutes. Matching penalties. Ref is not having it here in front of the goalies. All right, looks like it's 4-on-4. I see McKittrick and Palin up front with Mason Smith and Anthony Olsen in back. Should be a center ice draw. All right, puck rolls to the side. McKittrick pulls it out to the point. Red Wing sends it deep again. Red Wing, that's the first to it. Murray Gear attacks in the corner. Red Wing sends it to its own point. Shot is on the ice. Mason sends it up. Red Wing holds. Olsen elects to play the body. Mason Smith collects off the half wall. Finds Reese McKittrick on the wall, but doesn't make it out of the zone. Anthony Olsen collects again, looking to reverse the puck. Pressured hard. Mason Smith has some room, headmans it to Murray Gear. He sends it up and across to McKittrick. Great look. McKittrick tries to push in. It's poke checked away. That'll be a check. Penalty box staff is getting a workout. All right, we'll get some fresh legs out here. Looks like Bonin and Revlin and Walker up front. Monpettit and Smith. So 5-on-4. Puck scores between the players and back out to the open ice. Archie got it. He sends it up, tries to get through the Red Wing player, but doesn't make it. Red Wing stick handles in. Shot is broken up by Monpettit. Exit is off a Red Wing skate. Here comes Monpettit again. He dishes to Revlin. Goes off Walker's skate. Here comes Red Wing the other way. Centering pass out of reach. Monpettit chases it. Nice little carom off the boards. Bonin tries to push it through, doesn't make it all the way. No ice is called. Mason Smith will collect. We have about 15 seconds left. Here comes Mason Smith. He's got some speed. He's coming up the right side. Lets it fly. Finds the goalie's mask. Puck is loose at the dot. Walker collects. Revlin puts another one on net. Held up in some skates. Potential interference called, not called. Mason Smith lets another one fly, but it rolls off the stick. Stick lift from Andrew Bonin. He's got it at the dot. No trip called. Here comes Cooper again. He'll send it deep. Looking for Bonin, who sends it towards the middle. Doesn't connect. Cooper's got it on the side. Lets it go. Through the crease. Bonin's got it. It's loose. Almost sprawling save from the Red Wing goalie. Great pressure, great looks from the Caps in 5-on-5 hockey here in the offensive zone. All right, we're going to get some fresh legs out here. Leo Palin at center with Griffin Revac and Dauphiné on the wings. Archie Monpettit, Henry Kramer are back. Puck is dropped, scoots wide to Dauphiné. He looks to get it back to the D, intercepted by Red Wing. Kramer pushes the player off the play. Puck is shot behind the net. Monpettit chases there. Red Wing possesses in the corner. Reverse. They go behind the net. No wraparound is shut off. Here comes Red Wing again. Centering pass doesn't connect. Dauphiné almost had it out of the zone. Kramer finally gets it there. This one could make it all the way. Revac collects at the wing, gives it to Kramer at the top of the key. He lets it fly. Puck is loose. Yep, we got a penalty on the late hit. McKittrick draws the penalty. Roughing call on the Red Wing defense. Another power play here. Riley Walker's going to take the draw with Reese McKittrick and Murray Gear up front. Mason Smith and Anthony Olsen on back in D. Puck comes back to Mason. He's got time and walk it in. And he finds the corner. Great goal from the point. Picks his spot. Egan takes advantage of the extra man, gets some room, and he makes it happen. Mason Smith enjoys the celly line. We're going to line right back up. All knotted up here in the second. 1-1, Egan versus Red Wing. Same five out there. Walker wins it back to Mason. He flicks it up to Murray here, who collects on the side. Just out of reach, though. Centering pass just doesn't make it. Here comes Red Wing the other way. They have some speed. Stick lift. Save from Mickey Boughton. Anthony Olson will collect the puck on the reverse, looking to get it up the boards. Play to the point is deflected by Egan. Here comes Mason Smith, the goal scorer. He's got some speed up the side. Finds Reese McKittrick. Reese will put it on net, and Red Wing will glove it down. All right. Palin, Revlin, and Bonin up front. Kramer and Monpettit in back. Puck is won to the outside by Bonin, collects in the corner. No centering looks. Deflected and out of reach for Kramer. The Egan Wildcats will have to reset. Kramer sends it up to Revlin. He looks across. No one home for the Wildcats, but Bonin is the first to it. Poke checked away by Red Wing. They're on the breakout. Here comes Leo on the back check. Centering pass just out of reach. Kramer sends it up. Looks like Palin is there to help at the half wall. And McKittrick finds Palin on the side. He sends it all the way across for Bonin. He's got some room, lets it fly wide right of the net. Revlin is there to collect. Holds at the hash mark. Sent wide. Kramer lets it fly just wide of the net. Goalie coughed them all up today. Palin collects. Looks to go wide. Actually dishes to Bonin. He'll give it back to Palin. The points are open here. Palin sends it out to Monpettit. Plenty of time. He sends a centering pass all the way across. And all the way through again. Puck is loose in front. Monpettit sends it, lofts it in, and the Red Wing goalie finds a glove. Strong sequence from the Wild here. Fresh five out here for the Wildcats. Riley Walker, Dave Dauphiné, and Griffin Revac up front. Mason Smith and Henry Kramer in back, and Anthony Olson. Mason Smith has another chance. This shot is into the shin pads, and the zone is held. Riley Walker is there on the pressure. Exit pass doesn't quite make it. Anthony Olson on the back check. Final backhanded attempt is through the crease entirely, and the play to the point is between the D. It'll be out. Red Wing will need to reset. Mason is there to cut it off. He's got some players in the middle. Looking all the way across to Revac. Revac, that's an offsides call at the blue line. We're going to have a neutral zone draw. All right, neutral zone draw. Leo Palin there, scoots back to the Red Wing defense. Archie gets it up and out. They push it back in eventually. He dangles up and out, flicks it. They're going to need to reset, but they are onside here. Red Wing dangles in to the looks like it's going back and forth. Ref calls no goal. Strong play from Mickey. Way to stay home. Egan defense here. Face-off will be in the defensive zone. Leo Palin lines up to take it. Reese McKittrick and Murray Gear up front. Henry Kramer, Archie Monpettit in back. Players take their positions, and puck is dropped. It's one back to the Egan defense. Archie Monpettit possesses. Sends it on the backhand up the wall. Murray Gear collects. He sends it saucer pass all the way around to McKittrick. He's got some room. He rolls up short, lets it fly. And Egan is right there on the D, for the rebound. Strong play from Leo Palin will have an offensive zone draw on the left side. Puck is dropped. Reese McKittrick has it, sends it back to the point. Montpettit lets it rip, low and hard, scoots all the way through. Murray gears the first to the half wall. Henry Kramer collects. He sends it deep. McKittrick collects behind the zone, over a defenseman's stick. And now here comes Red Wing trying to take possession in their own end. It's stopped. Lost possession. They hold the zone. This one's the length of the ice. Ooh. Almost. Oh, puck loose in front. Red Wing has time. And they deke it into the zone. On a lucky bounce for Red Wing, right out to the crease. Not much you can do about that. Mason Smith gives chase into his own zone. He'll retreat back behind his own net. Tries to reverse. Red Wing player read it the whole way. Revlin tries to get it up and out. Slap shot is deflected wide. Red Wing player is Revlin is the first to it. Mason Smith collects. Riley Walker pushes in. It's getting real choppy out here, folks. Anthony Olson has one at the point, sends it in wide left. Walker chases it. Olson holds the line, sends another one towards the net, off a skate. Cooper sends a shot, it's blocked by a skate. And we are on the back check. This one is blocked. Puck is loose in the high slot. 1 minute left in the second. Centering play is disrupted. Revac chases out to the point. Revlin now possesses with a little bit of room. Headmans the puck up and across, but it finds a Red Wing stick in the neutral zone. They enter on offside. Puck comes back to the Red Wing D. They headman it to the point, and they enter offside. We're going to get another neutral zone draw here. Palin under center, Dauphiné and Revac on the wings. Puck is won back by Henry Kramer. He sends it up all the way back to the Red Wing D. Dauphiné pressures. They headman to the wing. Dangles around one person. Here comes Red Wing down the side. And the puck spurts through for a goal. 2 late goals from Red Wing here in the second period. That seems to be the MO. And we are suddenly a 3-1 game here in the last seconds of the second period. All right, center ice draw. Walker, Gear, and McKittrick up front. Puck squirts down into the zone. This will probably run out the clock. Smith chases. There's one on him hard. He sends it around the boards. All right, getting ready to kick off the third frame here. Riley Walker, Reese McKittrick, Murray Gear lining up front. Puck is pushed back towards the D. Murray Gear collects in the middle, in the neutral zone, slowing those players down. And here comes Egan on their possession. Now we have it here in the neutral zone. Red Wing enters onside. Shot is low and hard, but wide left of the net. McKittrick tries to chip it up and out. Anthony Olson tries to do the same. Shot on net, goes off Mickey's glove and wide. Centering play from Murray Gear doesn't connect. Riley Walker picks up a loose puck. He pushes into the zone. No play on that. And Walker puts it home for the quick goal off the broken play. One-man show from Riley Walker on the backhand to stuff it home. Strong open from the Cats. That's what we needed. We're back within one goal. Leo Palin, Andrew Bonin, and Cooper Revland up front. Puck is lost in some skates right at center ice. Here comes Bonin pushing down the other side. He's got room. And it's stopped. No goal on the play. Monpettit collects, sends it back down deep. Red Wing tries to send it up and out. Loose. It's a foot race. Great play from Mickey. Here comes Cooper. He's got it up and out. Here comes Leo down the right side. Pretty questionable play. Centering pass from his knees. Doesn't connect. Monpettit tries to keep it in the zone. Just doesn't make it. Here comes Red Wing down the side. Puck is lost. Loose. Mickey Boughton shuts it down again. Another stop from the high slot on the rush. All right. Riley, Marivac, and Dauphinais line up front. Puck scoots back behind the Egan net. Olson is the first there to give chase. We have some players in front. And a shot from the point. Flat bomb to the top corner. I don't think Mickey Boughton even saw that one through some players. That was a good goal. Some fast scoring here in the top of the third frame. We are down 2. Time to get to work. Here comes Egan. McKittrick pushes down the side. Centering pass doesn't connect. Olson has it at the point. It's out of the zone. That'll be offside. Neutral zone draw here. Leo Palin takes it, finds it back to Mason Smith's stick. He takes room down the right side, and they enter offside. Puck pushes out. Murray Gear's the first to it. Red Wing trying to push it up through the middle, up the side, up the boards. Red Wing finally emerges with possession through the neutral zone. Entry is disrupted. It's out. Reese McKittrick with a diving stick check. Leo Palin pushes it in with possession. Mason Smith off the puck, off the broken play, puts a shot on net. And this one, if it goes the length of the ice, is icing, but it is not going to make it. Anthony Olson collects it, swings it around his own net, sends it up. It's stopped. Here comes Red Wing down the side. This is their shooter off the crossbar. Here comes Kramer, sends it across to Bonin. Oh, tries to make it all the way through, but doesn't. Red Wing enters down the side with room. Blocker save from Mickey. Puck squirts wide right. Cooper sends it up the wall. Riley gets it up and across. He enters the zone. He's got Bonin chasing. He sends it on net. Rebound pops out. Cooper's there to collect, sends it right back. And Bonin is there almost to put the rebound home. 8.5 left here in the third. Riley Walker, Andrew Bonin, Cooper Revland up front. Puck is pushed back towards the Red Wing D. Off the half wall, Henry Kramer has it. Lets a shot go, but it falls off an Egan Red Wing defender. Centering pass deflected. Monpettit puts it back towards the net. Here comes Red Wing on the exit. Red Wing dumps it deep, wide of the net. Henry Kramer collects. It's the first to it. Loses possession. Red Wing has it in the high slot. Mickey deflects it up and over the net. Puck squirts up. Riley Walker has it off the carom. It's out of the zone. Red Wing will need to reset. It's disrupted. And Riley Walker sends it up and out. They're going to look for the change. No trip on that call, evidently. We're going to get a neutral zone draw here on the right side. Leo Palin's going to take it with Dauphiné and Rivak on the wings. Puck squirts back to the defense. Mason Smith sends it up. Egan holds the zone. Rivak holds. Tries to get it across and deep. Doesn't quite connect. Here comes Mason up the side. He muscles off. Dauphiné collects. He sends it up and deep for Leo. He'll chase in. Leo has it. He sends it across to Mason. He's got room for a shot. Dauphiné puts it in on the deflection. Dauphiné off the deflection from the shot on the point from Mason Smith. And we're going to get right back in it. We're back to down by one. 6.5 to go here in the third. Whole lot of game here. Whole lot of game. We're going to change it up, get some fresh skaters out there. Riley Walker with McKittrick and Gear. Puck squirts back to the Egan defense. Kramer sends it up all the way down halfway into the zone. Murray on the forecheck. Tries to get the centering pass, doesn't quite connect. So now it comes in, but it doesn't get all the way through. Puck is loose in the slot. Here comes Red Wing the other way. We're on the back check. They come down the left side. Monpettit battling forward in the corner. He's now helped out by Murray Gear, who sends it up. It's going to find the Red Wing D first. Here comes Riley, 2-on-1 with McKittrick on the other side. Centering pass. Here comes Red Wing the other way. They send it deep. Here comes Kramer with it. He's looking to get it up and around, but no one's home. Riley Walker collects from the center position. Entry from Red Wing is Law. Here comes Bonin. He's got room. Lets it fly. Blocker save from Red Wing. Deflects into the corner. Break. Here comes the Red Wing breakout up the right side. Disrupted by Bonin. Lost in some skates. Bonin has it, sends it across. No ice, but here's Riley. He's going to go to work. He pushes hard on the forecheck and disrupts. Sends it towards the net far corner, and then he's going to look for the bench. Here comes Bonin on the side. Olsen tries to send it back and across. He does. Leo Palin is the first on it. Mason Smith tries to throw out one on net. Here comes Red Wing the other way. They've got some room. Poke check is disrupted. Here comes Bonin, chases it into the corner. He'll get there first. No icing. Big crash into the zone. It's disrupted. Looks like comes out to Olsen. He flips one towards the net. Oh, Bonin's shot just goes wide left. Egan will chase it again to the half wall, trying to get the exit. They do finally. Here comes Red Wing. Poke checked all the way through, and a penalty on the play. Mason Smith is going to be called for the trip, and we're going to go down one man. All right, looks like Riley Walker, David Dauphinais up front, Henry Kramer and Archie Monpettit in back. Riley sends it up. Dauphinais is pressuring at the point. He returns to the box formation. Comes all the way around. Archie Monpettit picks up the puck loose on the side. This one will be up and out of the zone. Riley's on the forecheck. Two boys heavy. Two men deep here. We're going to have to get one guy back on the penalty kill. Dauphinais returns to the position. Hops over Monpettit's stick. Kramer's got time. He gives it to his D partner. Archie sends it across. Rivak picks it up on the crossing play. Red Wing enters on side. They've got some speed. Dangle. And it's stopped by Mickey. Blocker save, then into the glove. Another solid defensive play. We're going to change up some lines here. Palin, Gear, and McKittrick. We're back to our regular lines. McKittrick is leaking up. He's going to the point. Murray's the first one to collect it. Leo Palin has it, sends it all the way across. Doesn't make it all the way to McKittrick. Olsen pushes it forward, but it's disrupted in the neutral zone. It'll come back to Mason Smith. He settles it down. Stick handles around one guy. He's got some speed down the side, and we enter offsides on the blue line. It looks like Walker, Bonin, and Revland up front. Olsen has it, sends it across to Cooper. He enters the zone, pushes it deep. Bonin chases to it. Exit pass off the wall is disrupted. Finally, Red Wing pushes it out into the neutral zone. Poke check to stop it. Riley Walker will be the first to it. He's got some time to possess. Off his stick though, Mason Smith picks it up. He reverses, loses his man. Tries to get the backhand pass out to Revlin. Revlin sends it up, but not. Red Wing holds the blue line. Deflected shot. Anthony stops it with his foot. Bonin, potential loose puck breakaway situation. Riley on the one time just rolls off his stick. Doesn't get there, and here come the Red Wing players on the breakout. Offsides, and the shot is wide left of the net anyway. Oh, we ran out of time on the injury time the game ends prematurely so they can move on to the next time slot. A disappointing loss from the Cats, who stayed in this game the whole time, but it'll end a 4-3 loss to Red Wing. You'd never know that Red Wing is sitting on top of the district right here by the way we played. Boy, Egan really took it to him. Final score 4-3, Red Wing on top. Shots on goal 27-20 in Egan's favor, who just couldn't connect.